Hello. Welcome to Mom Games Badly. There are plenty of moms out there who are fantastic video gamers. I am not one of them, but I still enjoy playing. I hope you'll enjoy hanging out with me while I play. This is Dead Format. It's about horror and horror games and horror movies, and it looked really interesting. It's got some FMV clips in it, and then it has, like game areas based on those clips. There are at least 3 that I know of. I watched, kind of half watched. I was doing other things at the time also, but I kind of half watched Mr. Craven play about an hour of this, and then I made myself turn it off because I said, this looks absolutely up my alley. Now, I have all the settings already set because I tried recording this on Friday, and I recorded 2 hours of video and 10 minutes of audio. So I have to do it again. So it's not going to be 100% blind this time around. I will tell you when we get to a new area that I have not been to before. But as of right now, I'm just going to jump right in. I'm going to start with a new game. All right, so we'll create new game here in slot 3. Maybe I'll play one of the other games on my own time. It's been 2 weeks since anyone last heard from my brother. That's not entirely unusual, except that I was supposed to be staying with him at his flat last week. Since he already let me know where he leaves his spare key, I've decided to let myself in. Perhaps I can find some clue to his whereabouts if I take a look around. Now, I think the developers are Scottish. It seems to be set in Scotland, kind of, roughly, at least to start with. So, I'll do my best with the accents. I may drop them entirely at some point, but for right now, okay, so this is a dual stick. All right, let's see if I can find information. No, it's very clear when I can. Oh, yeah, there's the Scottish flag on the mug there. Okay, is there? No, is there something down there? But no. All right. There's a note. Yeah, see? Now, I don't know why it says R, because it's the A button. Or is that A and it's just an odd font? Welcome message. Happy birthday. I'm assuming since you're reading this note, you let yourself in. Since you're getting so resourceful these days, I'm sure you'll be able to track down your gift all by yourself. I've left a few hints around the flat in case you get stuck. Okay. Now, I keep doing that. The D-pad and the stick are not interchangeable. Game manual page. Okay. So, walk is the left stick, run is L1 plus the left stick. Crouch is control or R3, which I think is the right trigger. And then R1 and left stick is lean. Inventory is the Y button on my controller. Aim is L2, fire is R2. All right. Aim is L2, fire is R2. Reload is R or the square button, which is the X button. Okay. On my controller, I actually have a little key stuck to my laptop that tells me where the triangle, circle, X, and square buttons are. Okay. So, now the trick with running is you have to be holding the stick first, and then the button. So, stick first, then button, and you run. If you do the button first and then the stick, you do not run. This caused me some issues the first time I played this. I think I got more injured than I normally might have. So here's the clues around the flat for how to find things. Cold. VCR hooked up to a wild amount of power. And some, I don't know what this is. This is an old style VCR. Okay, I've got nothing in my inventory. And that good down in the lower left corner is my health. So good is the best it's going to be. All right, anything over here? Leroy Tannen. Can't say as I've heard of Leroy Tannen. Okay. The clock has stopped. All right, so the clock stopped at a little past 5. This is a storage box. Okay. Very resi inspired. I don't think you can interact with the refrigerator. No. Yeah, you can't interact with anything in the kitchen. At least not that I was able to discover. Okay, there's the bathroom. There's a ventilation fan, I would guess, from the mold. Here's the kind of standard. I don't know if it's standard across Europe, but everywhere I've been in the UK, it's fairly standard to have this in-shower heater. So you're not dependent on a large hot water heater tank somewhere full of hot water to be able to have a hot shower. It just sort of generates the warm water as you need it. Although I don't know how well that works over a long period of time, because in the UK places I've been, most of the time the showers are not very strong. There's not very high flow. These bottles are gross. Our brother is either a disgusting bachelor or these bottles are old and our brother has been gone for quite some time. But I can't imagine. There's a lot of spilled things down here. Can I crouch? One of these is a crouch button. There we go. So pressing down on the right stick is crouch. Is there anything here? Nope. That's just a towel in front of a heater, I guess. I can't look at anything in here. There's nothing in the bucket. It's a rectangular toilet. Trapezoidal, I guess, but it's a bit odd. Pliers. Can I take the pliers? I cannot take the pliers. Can't take the paint. So in the process of trying to make things a little bit better, or getting ready to make things a little bit better. So there's a lot of white. It's odd. It's a white paint bucket. Like you can see the residue of white paint in there, but it's a yellow bathroom. If there's white paint residue, there should be white paint having been put down somewhere, and there isn't. And I find that very strange. It's all yellow in here. It's not painted out here. It's all wallpaper out here. Oh, can I close that? Why? Why be able to close and open that? That seems strange. Okay. I cannot interact with the light switches. I would really like to turn a light on. Oh, there's the letters from the sign on the floor. So, the apartment's half Half bachelor pad and half there appear to have been signs of a struggle. Okay, warm. So we're finding our gift, right? So cold over here with the Leroy Tannen, coy, surreal gestures, psychedelic journey, subatomic bombshell, end of a season, May Valise. Warm. Can't interact with any of this. Warm. Warm. Another bucket. That seems weird. Ah, here's the save. All right, we're not going to do that quite yet. We haven't really done anything at this point. No. See, I'm standing close enough. I don't actually have to be looking at it. Hot. Hot. Okay. Oh. Oh, we've got a whole Charlie Day, Always Sunny corkboard with red string. Conspiracy. A quiet place kind of thing. How... Oh, it's very bright in the center. At least the movies are good. No way to kill it. What is the weakness? How many worlds? The creature is trying to hide among us. So are these Polaroids worlds? It's a very colorful one there, very black and white there. More colorful here. Sketches of things. Lighthouse is the key? Where did the format come from? We're fucked. All right. I need to pause and take a real quick break. I will be back. Okay. And of course, I start recording, and my belly is suddenly really unhappy with me, almost out of nowhere. I think I had one too many sugarless cough drops today. If you've had, sugarless candy or sugarless cough drops before, you know that there is a potential side effect when you have too many, and it's not great. All right. So I am recording still sound. Sound is coming out. All right. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to sort of ease back here so that I'm fully supported in my chair. All right, let's look around. So, how many worlds? We're fucked. Where did she format? Yeah, where did GHC format come from? Okay. Haunted tapes? Okay. I don't know what city or area this is supposed to be here. If this is like Glasgow or Edinburgh or what. I mean, Edinburgh's got that long central street downtown, but anyway, hot. Happy birthday, you wee dafty. Don't show this to Mom and Dad. Just tell them I got you CDs or something. I know you don't have your own player yet, so you can come around to mine anytime to watch these together. X. Is it Xavier? Can he not write his own name? Alright. I hit the thing again. Old metal box. This tin box has seen better days. It looks like the latch on the front is loose. Okay, so then inventory. Inspect. Symphony of a Severed Soul. Violins of Violence. When you hear his music, it's time to be silent. The silent era masterpiece that was almost destroyed has been transferred to the stunning new GHL format. The first film to feature murder on screen. Symphony of a Severed Soul shocked audiences at the time so much the film was... Inspect for more. All right. So I have to inspect the tape closely now. Shocked audiences at the time so much the film was banned in Britain for almost 100 years. Now considered by horror aficionados to be not only one of the originals, but one of the best of the horror genre. We follow two grave robbers as they attempt to plunder the grave of the recently deceased manic musician on a stormy autumn night. As they sneak through the graveyard, they recount the ghastly tale of the musician who sold his soul, but lost his mind, leading to the deaths of those around him. As the haunting, ghostly melody floats through the graves, the two fiends realize they are not alone. It's time to crouch down low and stay quiet, or they won't be coming back alive. All right. Okay, so... yeah, there's more white paint, but no... but it's these walls are like reddish brown. What got painted white? None of this is painted. It's very weird. All right, let's save now. All right. So slot 3 is the new game. I wish I could like name it. Just to, keep it straight in my head. Oh, look at that Walkman. What era is this supposed to be? I guess, obviously the VHS era. Okay, so stick first, then button? Yes. Stick first, then button for running. Oh, what's all this down here? Oh. Recent newspaper. Ghoulish videos spawn wave of ghastly films. A rival video format to VHS and Betamax called GHL, referred to as Ghouls, has sparked outrage in both the public and in Parliament recently. The tapes were introduced, beating the competition in terms of both quality and recording length, but has faced some backlash due to the increased risk of the tapes becoming haunted. Regardless of whether these rumors of hauntings are true, the reputation of the format has made it popular with the youth for the distribution of bootleg horror tapes. While many deny the legitimacy of these claims of hauntings are true, there has been an alarming recent rise in the number of missing persons cases. There have also been reports of outbursts of violence in connection with the tapes, although these reports are so far unsubstantiated. Concerned parents have formed a group to combat this torrent of violent and depraved films flooding the market. With the support of key cabinet members and spearheaded by renowned conservative activist Mary Lighthouse, the group, Lighthouse Protection Services, are calling for the banning of all GHL films and the public execution of any person found in possession of them. Well, that seems a bit extreme. That seems a wee bit extreme. Yes? Lighthouse was reached for this comment. If we don't publicly execute these depraved individuals in the manner they deserve, then we run the risk of potentially exposing this country's children to violence on film, which most certainly leads to violent behavior. Totally went off the tracks with the accent there. Can I get closer to this? What's... What is this? Drugs. Can I have those? What are they? Oh, there's blood. That's no good. That's no good. All these old books, none of which have any titles. These are the kind that you go and buy to make your bookshelf look good and make yourself look erudite. Oh, is this an Atari? It's an old system. Oh, it's an Atari knockoff. Metric 8-bit. Got Renegade, Fire Fist. Laser Dogs, I think. Basketball. Crime City. Sea Dogs. Fire Fist, Crime City. Why is that light kind of floating there? That seems rather odd. All right. Okay. Silencio Productions presents Symphony of a Severed Soul. Grave must be around here somewhere. There is. Must be that person's grave. Shh. Quiet. I hear his violin. He must not see or hear us. Lighthouse Protection Services, emergency signal censorship, unauthorized something. XLII. So 19... XLII is like 1942. Okay, I have to physically move away from the TV. Oh. Interesting. Oh, no. We want to go this way. Okay. Okay, so dead people. I can hear the tape rewinding and restarting. Okay. Is there anything I can take? Alright, I hope this is bright enough. I think so, once we're, out here. Because I think if I make it any brighter, the light areas are going to be really blown out. So my footsteps are very thumpy. Okay. There's like a hole here. Can't get back there. All right. Door is locked from the other side. Okay. Aw. Oh. Didn't want that one getting out. Alright, now I hear the crows a lot, but I don't see them. That's not what I meant to do. Two statues. One seems to be offering a violin to the other. Okay. And it's not... The violin is not doesn't appear to be a separate thing. It appears to be part of the statue. Very foggy. Okay, now I have learned that there are secrets around, so it is worth looking in all the little nooks and crannies. Was that a bird? What was that? Oh, it was just a leaf falling down in front of my face. What? Huh. We oddly broken stones here. Alright, I know I'm very low. I'm trying to stay quiet. Blank GHL tape. This tape is just marked with a question mark. It looks like something can be attached to it. Hang on now. I'll go back this way. See if I can go over here. At all? No? Can't get through this gate kind of area. No, so I have to go up. Yeah, I hear the bird. I never can see the bird. Okay. Door is locked from the other side. Okay. There's another body. Alright, and this is the only other way to go, is down here. Oh. Really wish my stomach were feeling a bit better. Secrets? Secrets? No secrets. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I don't move the camera too fast. I don't want anybody to feel ill because of how I'm moving the camera. Oh, is there something over here? Oh. Sublime and tragic. I guess they couldn't leave. Rotten teeth. 6 rotten teeth barely hang onto the circular gum to which they are attached. The smell is most foul, but they seem vital in some way. Gross. Okay. Oh, there's like, what is this gooey stuff behind it? Is there anything else I can reach back here? Apparently not. What happened to my flashlight that I had back in the apartment? That's what I want to know. Yeah, my footsteps are loud. No wonder it tells you to crouch. Can I go through here? No. Okay, in we go here. Oh, what's this? There's no name on this grave. I can't see how far down the hole goes, but what choice do I have? A hole. Let's... Interesting. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh. I need something to put here. Okay. Where am I going? No, I'm going by. Get out of my way. I'm getting whatever this is. Shit. Trapped down here. Not sure how long I've been trapped in this hallway. Could be days or perhaps even weeks. It's impossible to tell when this place is always night and so far underground. At least I managed to slip past that violin-playing devil. But I now seem to be stuck here between the wine cellar to the left and some sort of laboratory to the right. I first ventured into the wine cellar, but as soon as I did, some undead grave robbers rose from the earth and started to attack me. Fortunately, I was able to scramble back here and they didn't follow. I guess I'll need to arm myself with some kind of weapon before I venture back in there. I'm not sure how long I've been trapped in this hallway. Oh, I'm back. All right. My other choice is that laboratory to the right, but I'm worried about the screams and strange noises I hear from there. I think the scientist working in there may have gone mad. I guess I'll wait here and see if help arrives. At least I don't feel hungry in this place, but I am getting rather tired. Okay. Healing GHL tape. Okay. I think I may need to use that, actually. Yeah, I'm on caution. Ah! Now I am fine. Okay. I wonder if it's inevitable that the violinist, injures you. Oops. Alright, so the wine cellar is this way. And there's a... Is there anything in here that I can grab as a weapon? A nice femur, even? Can't grab one of those? Oh, somebody's sitting in there. Alright, you know what? I think I will crouch back down. And be quiet. Very quiet. So many bones. So many bones. They are crossing from stone into metal. Oh, that's very loud. Yeah, we're gonna be very quiet. Be very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. Machines. Note. Mad scientist notes. Finally, I'm free to always work on my creations. Up there in the old world, I had to waste so much time. Waste time on a job, waste time with people, waste time eating and sleeping. Not here. Here I have all the organic matter I could desire, and the freedom to create whatever my heart desires. Failures. They were all failures. The matter soon breaks down in this place, and they return back to the dead husks they once were. I need to branch out to other creatures, cross species, and take the best traits from each. There are no limitations here. Where's 3 of 3? Or is there not? Ah! Eureka! I have done it! I've created the perfect organism. After so many failed attempts, all it took was the right combination of creatures from these worlds. The recipe is as follows. Eye of a cyclops, legs of a spider, wings of a bat. Right, well, we'll just go find that stuff, right? Cyclops, spider, bat. Can I pick up anything else while I'm standing? Shh. Okay. So this, as I recall, was just kind of hit and miss. I thought it was try to make them both equally filled, but I don't think you quite can. So the right-hand one doesn't work the same way. Ah. Okay. So now that machine is powered. We're gonna go over here real quick. It took me a while the first time to figure this out, but... Oh. Eye of a Cyclops. Whoops. Oh, I see. Okay. Cyclops would be 1. Spider would be 8. Legs of a spider, and then wings of a bat would be 2. Okay. Confirm. Oh, and then the door opens. Okay, and I can't go this way. I can only go this way. Okay, going up. Okay. And we're gonna crouch again and be real quiet. More bodies. Sewer smiles. If something in the sewers smiles at you, run. Oh, I have to inspect for more, so I may as well pick it up first. The sci-fi horror masterpiece is finally available as it was intended to be seen on GHL format. When an alien spaceship crashes into Earth, it smashes right into the sewer system below a highly populated city. One curious homeless man ventures over to see what the explosion was and gets more than he bargained for. On board the ship's trash room was a parasitic life form that consumes filth. Heaven knows this city is full of it. Everything it consumes, it turns to flesh, and anything that was already flesh becomes twisted. A team of scientists must race against an all-consuming foe in an effort to discover a way to stop the parasite and save the world. Or is it already too late as this world drowns in our filth? With outlandish special effects and a throbbing electronic score by the director... Shout out to John Carpenter. Sewer Smiles is as thrilling as it is disgusting. Coo. Okay. So... now we go... can we go out this way? Door now unlocked. Alright. Oh, here's the statue. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's go back and save. No, that's not the right way. This is the right way. Okay. Aha. Alright. Can we close that? Will it close automatically? Okay. PC power restored. Use it to save. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the blank tapes into the storage box. And I'm going to put this Symphony of a Severed Soul into the storage box. And then I think what I will do is I will watch the other tape, but then pop it out and go save and call it. So let's watch the other tape. Directed by Alexander Giles. This is a bit like The Thing, like a very hefty knockoff of The Thing. Oh, yeah, the titles definitely are. If you haven't seen 1982's The Thing, what are you even doing with your life? Doing yourself a disservice. This is the unhoused man witnessing the alien crash. Oh yes, very, very D grade special effects here. It's a garbage bag. It's a wiggly garbage bag. Ah, I love it though. Oh. I wonder if this guy is one of the devs. I love it. Oh, he turned the gun into something toothy. There's Lighthouse Productions again. Control consume sensor. Obedience control consume sensor down along the bottom there. Okay. Well, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna take that out. No. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna go save. And I would like to record more, but I'm really feeling quite unwell right now. So I'll be lucky to get this much up for Wednesday if I'm feeling this poorly tomorrow when it would be time to edit. So yes, we will overwrite the save. Okay. All right. So yeah, the recording's been running for a bit over an hour, but I know there was a fair break in the middle, so this will probably be like 45 minutes. I hate to make an episode so short, but you know what? It's been a while since I've done shorter episodes. From what I know, this game is anywhere from like 6 to 8 hours total. It seems like from the reviews on Steam saying, you know, the amount of time played. So yeah, I kind of do wish there were more in the apartment. Like, it seems like there isn't any other sort of backstory or lore that gets unlocked in the apartment itself. Because there's very little you can interact with here. Like, I tried looking under the bed. You know, you can see the guitar case, but you can't touch it. You know, you can't pull it out. I was kind of hoping you could. I'm not sure if that's garbage or what that is in there, in the bucket. There's an amp, there's a guitar. Can't interact with the guitar. Does anything new appear on the corkboard? No, nothing new has appeared on the corkboard. Nothing new has appeared in here. I can't mess with this power supply thing going on. I can't pick up the drill or this photo. There's more than one of this photo in the apartment. You know, it looks like a maybe anywhere from like 40s to 1950s era photo. Someone just like standing in a driveway. More books under here. Can't open the drawer. And then I think, let me see, the other copy of the photo. Yeah, it's over here. Oh, no, it's a different photo. Okay, but it's just like man standing there, you know, posed. Is this woman? Yeah, woman in front of a car. This looks so much like old photos from my family. So they were almost all of them were just like standing posed out outside, near a car, or in front of a house. Very few action shots like this one here. With the out in the woods. Is there anything? Nothing haunted about the photo, it seems like. All right. So, yeah, I'm sorry to keep it so short, but as I said, I'm feeling quite unwell suddenly. So I will see you next time, and we'll do some more Dead format. We will, I think, I don't think I know. If we put in sewer smiles, we will be able to go explore a sewer. That'll be fun. Through that door. But until next time, I'm just going to say, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends if you enjoy hanging out here. And yeah, let me know if there's anything else you would like to see me play. All right. Bye-bye.